Did you know that this 51-year-old SOFITEL Manila hotel is closing? What? Once we knew about this, we immediately grabbed the deal because the breakfast buffet is only at 1,100 pesos. What a steal for a 5-star hotel! Here's what we'll miss in this breakfast experience. Hi kamis, it's me, samahan kami to tour around SOFITEL's breakfast buffet. It is such a sunny day today. Some people would even go here to have breakfast even if they did not check in for a room because the food is superb. This hotel is closing by July 1, 2024. That's why it is worth visiting SOFITEL Philippine Plaza, Manila. Entering the hotel, we could see how beautiful it is, welcomed by lovely females dressed in Filipiniana. We checked in last night, but the absolute best thing about this hotel is the breakfast. So this morning, we rushed to the gym to have an empty stomach before having our breakfast. The key term here is fast. I managed to go here when I'm really hungry, and now I know why. There are hundreds of options and I want to try them all. Whether Filipino, Japanese, Western, Chinese, French, it was all there in the morning. Guests are advised not to wear the following during breakfast though: pajamas, bathrobes and loungewear, and sleeveless shirts for meals, and bedroom sleepers. We came in late by 8:45 a.m. That's why it's fully packed. So here are the tips provided by SOFITEL. As early as 6:30 a.m., you can already go here, though it is already a bit busy when you come here at 7:15 a.m. And for us, we came in during bustling times until 10 a.m., so it was a very vibrant dining experience. Since the main area is already full, we were brought to the option of function rooms. By the way, this is the restroom. So there are 2 function rooms, namely Davao and Boracay. This is how it looks like inside, and another room to see the outside view. It's my first time sitting here, and the views of the exterior pool area make me think, am I in a resort on an island with sea views? Now for the buffet spread, the first item of food was an oversized mound of freshly baked bread in the boulangerie or bread section. There are multi-grain bread, rye bread, sour bread, baguette, and brioche. There were also different jams and butter like truffle, unsalted, salted, pesto, and garlic butter. As good as the bread smelled and looked, I wasn't able to grab any. Next is the freshly baked pastries such as fruit Danish, pan de chocolat, cinnamon roll, pan de sal, mini muffins, cream cheese Danish, this one's so cheesy, and then more croissants. There's also ube pandesal, banana bread, and ensaymada. Look at this beautiful view we got. My favorite from this is a blueberry Danish, so soft and flaky, yet the right amount of sweetness. There's also pandesal and tablea. There was this one girl who influenced me to do this around the stairs. People around me were also doing the same thing. Tablea starts with grinding cacao nibs into a paste, then shaping this paste into balls or discs. This tablea was a good one. Now for an fantastic experience. Omelettes are served to perfection. It has ham, mushroom, cheese, bell peppers, and white onion. I get to start my day in the best way possible. It is well crafted, buttery, and delicious. You can also opt to request sunny side up eggs near the Japanese station, or the no meat egg omelette in the Indian section. Other food in the Indian section include vegetable sambar, onion poha, masala uttapan, and naan bread. We definitely wouldn't miss the Western cuisine such as fried rice, pork and beans, bacon, sausage, and hash browns. This bacon was so crispy. Then the Filipino breakfast staples such as longanisa, hot dog, tinapang galunggong, all famous beef tapa, and chef special. For today, it's caldereta. Aromatic garlic rice and plain rice are stored in palayok or black jars. This is the beef tapa, so tender and flavorful. Next are the salads such as carrots and raisins, couscous salad with a zesty taste, and marinated earwood mushroom in aged vinegar. There is also smoked salmon for appetizers. I love smoked salmon, so I got one to try. It is silky with a smoky yet not too salty taste. More salads are also here because of the vertical nutrient film technique. It's a well-being corner where there's beetroot salad, potato salad, chickpea Mediterranean, pasta salad, fruit salad, DIY Thousand Island salad, and other kinds of salad using the different vegetables. I'm a fan of a fishy meal, so I'm now here at the sushi station. I took pieces of salmon and lake onigiri, California maki, vegetarian maki, and other sushis, as well as tuna and salmon sashimi upon request. It was an excellent bite of flavor for this California maki. Though I don't like wooden chopsticks, so I use my fork instead. Then they have soba upon request too. On the other hand, they also have more hot Japanese food, so there's a seafood steamed egg custard, vegetable fried rice, wimono, chicken and cabbage stir fry. Then, this is the seafood chawanmushi or steamed egg custard. I like the shrimp on top. I find the egg custard silky, smooth and savory. Lots of pickled dishes too, such as eggplants, red pickled ginger, and among others, edamame and natto. Soups like osumashi and miso soup are also available. Grilled salmon, grilled okra, dori tempura, and fish fillets. This grilled salmon is sweet and juicy. On the other end, there's Chinese food such as the Hainanese chicken and congee sections, which includes plain chicken and fish congees. The chicken noodle soup includes boiled egg noodles with fish ball and fish cake and chicken broth. But instead of chicken broth, you can also request to have laksa soup. Enjoy the short video of the chefs preparing the chicken noodle soup.
Yes.
I got a chicken noodle soup. It has such a depth of flavor. I can definitely taste the real chicken in it even though there was not a single piece of chicken within the soup. But I really hope they can add chicken strips in the future so that it will be more filling. They also have ham sui cock and custard buns, stir-fried vegetables in oyster sauce, egg noodles with vegetables, egg fried rice, more dim sum or yum cha such as red bean bun, vegetarian spinach dumpling, and lomai kai and some sauces. This is their lomai kai or glutinous rice chicken that is sticky yet flavorful with mushrooms and small shrimps. Now these red bean buns are super soft and light tasting. Moving on to Korean food serving dubojjim, bomuk, bokyum, kimchi and pickled veggies. Finally, this is their Thai food. There is tom jedmon carrots, pad bak ram, and pad ki mao. Though I barely touch Korean and Thai cuisines because of the lack of time. I love cheesy stuff! Yee! So this was the last thing I got before desserts. It's called Le Pisserie or Cheese Room. Such a real treat! On the left, we're around a dozen types of cured meat and antipasti such as smoked turkey, chicken ham, beef pastrami, olive lyonnais, pepper lyonnais, and mushroom lyonnais. The best one here for me was the olive lyonnais because it was not as salty. From the right, I see the sweating stink of good strong cheese pulled at me. There is Edam, Pecorino, Fourme d'Amber, Emmental, blackjack, cheddar, red cheddar, fresh goat cheese, cream cheese, and Boursin, garlic, and herbs cheese. Most of the cheeses I tasted were premium quality, and most especially, I'm amazed by the fridge full of cheese. Off to the drink section is near to where we are sitting. So there's mango juice, orange juice, well-being drinks such as banana boost for energizing, cranberry lagoon to detox, and Ophelia for anti-aging, and also carrot juice and pineapple juice. Now this is a beautiful view I keep on talking about. Say hello to their friendly servers and let's appreciate the iconic spiral Manila stairs. Going back to the buffet spread for the sweets, I was able to spot a chef serving taho and a taho man saying taho, taho all over again to serve taho. Love the interaction. We have the brown sugar taho too, but for now I got their mango taho and strawberry taho. This is the mango taho, which is a bit on the sweeter side, while the strawberry taho tastes okay for me, nothing life-changing though. Then for the desserts, there's also the famous chocolate fondue and Filipino kakanins such as sapin-sapin, biko, pichi-pichi, and cochinta. This pichi-pichi is steamed to perfection using a mild, softly sweet cassava starch. Then this sapin-sapin is soft, chewy, though I expected some toppings like coconut latik, like the brown ones. Then it's not a complete breakfast without cereals and yogurts and flavors of mango, plain, and raspberry, and a bircher muesli which has nuts, dried fruits, and coconuts. There's also pancakes and waffles, and lots of ice cream such as the flavors of sesame, vanilla, ube delight, and buka pandan, which can be topped with some crispies. Beside this is a bread and butter pudding, then fresh fruits such as pineapple, honeydew, watermelon, melon, guava, green apples. Then on the other end near the salad bar are the pears, longan, dalandan, red apples, bananas, and oranges. Got some fruits and ice creams. Fruits were really fresh. Then for ice cream, I got all the flavors. It has a silky and smooth texture. But my favorite is the sesame flavor because it has a rich, deep, and roasted type flavor. Although there are lesser flavors in the breakfast buffet compared to the brunch and dinner buffet. You want some? I started the breakfast with hot chocolate and then ended the breakfast with coffee and enjoyed it. Overall, a lot of good food. Tip for everybody is to come at 6:30 a.m. sharp. I was still going strong and was the last person to leave here. Fortunately, the waiting staff were more than accommodating of my snail-like eating pace, and I finished my 6 course without fear that my plates were going to be taken away prematurely. Because we're hungry when we went back to our hotel room with the Cocos ad on our TV. Probably we'll try it next time. I'll talk more about this hotel room in a separate video. The breakfast usually comes when you book a room, but for us, we got it once we were already checking in at the check-in counter. This breakfast buffet cost 2,800 pesos, but we checked in, so we only availed it for 1,100 pesos, which is a great deal for a 5-star hotel. I would rate this breakfast buffet a 9 out of 10. What do you think about SOFITEL Manila's closing? Comment down below. Well, this is a memory for us to relive, so stay tuned to my next videos as I talk about my spiral dinner buffet and staycation experience. Hope to see you again, kamis, in my next videos on my recipes, restaurant and staycation ratings, travel vlogs, lifestyle, music, and art.